MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jordan Montgomery is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, third baseman, Yankees.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wade onto the grass, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hosmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. McMahon will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. In the air out toward right field. Goodrum moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And our winner here will match up with the newly crowned National League champions, the Atlanta Braves, in what should be a whale of a World Series. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Segura on second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 3-2 one more time. Rounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-2, and I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now in the box, Jonathan Schoop. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big...
Into the box now, Denny Dart, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Nico.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum hit it hard but lined out.
If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High pop up. Vasquez is under it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping up now, Ryan McMahon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's out.
The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. In is Gerardo Parra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Weak chopper up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Popped up. McMahon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run. Now another 1-2. Smoke on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Gene Segura standing in. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He pulls this one into right. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air, down the line in left. Parra on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Stowe.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Stowe. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Boys, curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Randall Delgado, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Randall Delgado.
To him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Perez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. The 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Perez, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Popped him up. Scope calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
So digging in now, Tyler Wade. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Now the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So a 2-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Yankees now trail 3-1 in this league championship series. Leandro Velasquez takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have